job. I got a job. Got the job. Got the job.
If real shows ain't produce it, it ain't fake.
Like on a job, I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live.
You know it's live.
I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO, don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion, give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check, you boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit, you know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee, love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk, vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up, I see you later. It's nothing personal, I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills, can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes, my bees hacked. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30, get it crackin'. Black on the job, I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated, don't say we date. I'm a CEO, don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion, give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. Come get these increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Black on the job, I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO, don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion, give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job.
I got the job. I got the job. I got a job. I got the job. Got the job.
If real shows ain't produce it, it ain't fake.
Black on the job, I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO, don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion, give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check, you boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit, you know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee, love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk, vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up, I see you later. It's nothing personal, I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills, can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes, my bees hacked. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30, get it crackin'. Black on the job, I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO, don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion, give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. Come get these increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Black on the job, I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO, don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion, give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5.
Hey, 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 are we on?
You sure are, Admin Joe.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. I want to make sure you got on good. So I do see a screen share there too. Okay.
Yeah, so
So let me
that's
get
what I'm,
off.
yeah,
But
let me
yeah,
make sure.
yep,
Uh-huh.
I see your screen over there. You good to go. Okay. I'll
Okay,
be in the background
awesome
if you need.
sauce. All righty, all righty. Hey, 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 bees. Glad to be here with you tonight. I'm Admin Joe, and those of you who have had a career coaching or resume review or an interview prep with me know what you're about to get. Those who haven't, I can't wait to see you at some point on one of those skills. Tonight, we're going to talk about why you still sleep. I know a lot of you that we have dealt with before. You know, you kind of waking up, you kind of opening your eyes, but right now it's a lot of you still sleep. So, you know, if you're done being slept on, then it's time for you to wake up. And how we want to wake you up, we want to make sure that you know you're using your everyday skills and that you know them, because everyday skills, what you already have, that's your gold mine. And so a lot of you don't realize that you have already got a bag within a bag. You got a wallet in your bag already. So what we want to do is we want to, let you see more about how you can level that up, how you can leverage that. And so I'm going to be showing you a lot of information, lot of different things, during this slide, these talks now. But then I'm also going to flip and talk about some things that I think Admin Sin has shared some AI roles and some different conversations about the AI world with you. So we're definitely going to be talking about that. And I'm not going to talk too much about AI, but I do want you to know that what you already do, the domains that you already are working in, they also can level you up just by you adding a few AI skills, some AI certifications. Listen, you got to understand, AI is the world right now. And I'm going to share some things that you may not know about what you already do and how you can level up with them. Let me see here. Hey, I see. No, I don't. Hazel, I don't play with the career coaching. But y'all know I give you the real truth. I don't sugarcoat you. So what's up? So today we're gonna, our goal is going to be how you can flip everyday real world skills, into high value, and having those AI ready assets. I'm telling you, that's the way to go. So I don't want you to get all freaked out like, oh my God, I don't want to do all that technical stuff. And, that's AI and all that, because AI is not what everybody thinks it is. Okay. So, talking about setting your vibe. So today we're going to, talk about how in your roles, what you've already been doing. You've been showing leadership, you've been, creativity, problem solving. You've done some adaptability, and you do this every day, every single day that whether you're virtual, whether you're in the office, you are doing these things on your role. So I want you to know that, you can now, it's time for you to label your real life skills, level them up, and stop feeling overlooked. I'm sorry. Who are out there on their roles today feels overlooked and underpaid? I know we probably feel underpaid sometimes, but do you feel overlooked? Do you feel like you work, you took your skills, you've got your degree, maybe whether it's a bachelor's, whether it's a master's, but you just don't see why they're not paying you attention, why they're not seeing the effort, why they're not seeing how your skills align. So, who's put it in the chat, who feels like they are really have done a lot of work towards their career, but they just aren't being looked at. I know that's right, Sophia. So, your everyday skills, they can translate into a high level role by just kind of tweaking some things. So organizing your chaos, working on some of your workflows, your optimization, helping others. These are some of the things that you do every day that can really get you a bag. If you're social media savvy, You can get an AI marketing insights job. And so, like I said, I know that Admin Sin has probably shared some of these things about AI with you, but I want to go into how you already have the skills, and it's really time to rename them and get more money. So I asked the question: who's ever felt overlooked, underpaid? And I know I'm flipping back and forth, but you know how I do. Okay, um, so let me see. Okay, I'm giving you an activity. Anybody who's done with career coaching with me knows I always give you some homework. Okay, so your activity: write down 5 everyday wins, like things you either fix, things you organize, things you have improved. Write them down, on a piece of paper. We're not going to talk about them yet, but then I want you, for your homework, to translate them into some professional skills. So, for example, even if you did something, you organize your friends' groups trips, like it says here, that means you can manage logistics and communication. The problem with the job market today is recruiting is different, job seeking is different, but the problem is they haven't quite learned yet how to look at your resume and translate that into those usable, transferable skills that line up with the job that they're hiring for. So that's your job. Your job, y'all know I always talk about that ribeye steak. Your job is to take that juicy ribeye steak that Black on the Job gives you with that killer menu, with that killer resume. We give you that alignment. We give you that professional statement. We give you all of that. We give you some things that they can shout out and scream out on the resume. Powerful statements for your professional summary. We give you those alignments and those impact statements. And so when we give you all of that, hey Cynthia, when we give you all of that, then it's your job to put the seasoning and the A1 on there afterwards. And so we'll talk about that, how you need to be looking at those resumes and saying, okay, I really want this job. I really want this job. I love it. I want to apply. But then your mistake when you apply to that role, you're not cultivating and crafting that resume that we've given you, that ribeye we've given you. You're not putting no A1 on it. And by that, I mean, looking at that job and translating those skills that you have into the job that they're asking and the person they're asking you to be. And so, it's time for you to kind of learn how to do that. But what I want you to say, the reason why we wanted to kind of talk about waking up on this live is because I want you to stand in the mirror sometimes and look at who you are. And I want you to see that you're not just a customer service rep. You're not just a person an admin assistant, or even an analyst. That's not just who you are. You've got so many other skills under your belt that will align with those job descriptions that you're seeing as you're applying and doing that power job seeking. It's just about recognizing them, crafting them, and using the powerful resume that we have given you. But you've got to start out with that ribeye resume from Black on the Job. That's your first step, because that's what it's going to give you. It's going to give you that power. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to share a couple of things with you other outside of here too. So when I talk about crafting the resume, looking at your transferable skills, I like to always give everyone transferable skills with their career coaching, simply because a lot of people don't even see or weren't even aware of who they are and what they can do additionally other than the job they're already doing. So you've got to learn the tools that amplify you. So for example, people that have jobs that are communicators, they can, learn some Chat GPT, and Jasper. People that are visual thinkers, they can get jobs with Canva, Magic Studio, and Firefly. Organizers, who isn't an organizer? We all, at some point in the roles that we do, have to organize. Notion, AI, Airtable, and some of our analysts, learn Power BI and Excel Copilot. You can get jobs with those skill sets. So you want to make sure you're hustling for your job smarter, not harder. So once you build that skill set, those toolkits, and you know that you can do these things, then your job is to take all of these skills and match them up and craft that resume. When we do career coaching here at Black on the Job for the Bees, we make sure that they know, all of their skill sets that they align with. I'll say some of them, because you probably align with a lot more jobs than what we give you, but in the essence of time, which I never stick to. I try to, but I just don't. But it gives you, we give you those transferable skills to let you know, man, I can do this. I'm not just an analyst. I'm also I'm a visual thinker. So when we're talking about hustle smarter, not harder, I want you guys to start really looking at what you do. And I want you to really start writing down, do your homework. And we're going to look at a couple of your homework pages before we get off tonight. But I want to see what you think about what you do. I know what you do. I can look at your resume and see what you do and how you align. But I want to see if you know what you do. So we want you to start hustling smarter, not harder. So, for example, regular admin assistant, you love your job, but you do a lot of things. Every admin assistant in the world they do project work. Every one of them. Everybody is a project manager that has ever been an admin assistant. You do more projects and manage more things than the CEO probably, because you know the business, the company more, because you're in and out and dabbling in every department. So AI workflow coordinator, perfect alignment to that. So if anybody that does that type of work, start looking at AI workflow coordinator roles, and you'll see how it aligns with your role every day. Customer service, I tell you, hi, Cynthia. I tell you, customer service roles, AI chatbot trainers, they're perfect for that. Perfect for that. Marketing associates, they're looking for AI content strategists in a very, very prolific way right now, because there's so much going on with social media in this world on the hill. There's so much going on. So there's a lot of marketing. There's a lot of content that they're trying to kind of smooth things over in a lot of areas and a lot of companies. People are scared. Changes are being made. They're trying to adopt. So a lot of AI content strategist jobs are out there right now to help, with that change management. If you've done operations or an operations coordinator, you can very easily be an AI implementation specialist without a lot of technical expertise. And so, taking everyday jobs, turning them into those bag ready roles, that's what we want you to start looking at doing. Okay. And that's what we can help you do with career coaching. Career coaching is going to align you with those perfect roles. That's going to give you that courage, take away some of that imposter syndrome. And that's what we want to do too. Some of the first things you want to do is start building your brand. You want to make sure that you're going to update that resume with tailored keywords. As I was saying, we call it crafting those resumes. Going in there and looking at a job description and saying, okay, I've got Salesforce, I've got Power BI, I've got Python, making sure they're on there. Do you know how many resumes that I see and I talk to the bees that they've got all these certifications, they've got all this software, and they're not on the resume? So I'm going, okay, you paid for these certs, you paid for all of this, but you didn't put it on your resume. So you are the perfect candidate to this company, but you didn't put the Power BI or the Python on your resume. So it's kind of like, not only did you waste your money, but you passed up a good job, a good opportunity, because they weren't visible. Your skills weren't visible. And also, anytime you do a career coaching, you're going to get any of those tutorials and resources that you need. We're going to give you that as well. And so I always tell the bees when I give them their homework, when you do your homework, all the tutorials that I'm giving you, once you do those tutorials, make sure they're on that resume. Because if they're not on the resume, it will not get picked up in the ATS system. I want to ask a question. I want y'all to put in the chat, and we're going to wait for a minute. I want to see how many people know. How many resumes do you think do not get picked up through the ATS systems and the AI bot scrubbing systems? What percentage of resumes do you guys think don't get picked up or get overlooked when they get submitted in an application? So put it in the chat. I want to see if anybody knows, because it's a lot. It's a lot.
And they answering on Facebook too. I'm seeing the messages.
Oh, okay, because I'm not seeing in the chat.
Nope,
Okay.
nope. I see it on Facebook because somebody said, "What about a teacher? What type of skills do I need if I'm a teacher? What about that one?" And someone said they do a lot. Tiffany said, "I do a lot of development and research." Sala said she uses analyst tools.
Okay.
They
Okay.
said they want a ribeye steak. And Sabrina said about 95%, but Sharita say, "I know for a fact mine ain't being picked up." Up here go some numbers.
Yeah, let me tell you. Sophia,
Maybe.
Sophia, and V, y'all are tied with the right
Uh-oh.
answer. It's 78%. 78%
Oh,
of resumes that are sent in, not ours, but that are sent in, don't get looked at because they're not crafted properly. So you don't have a you don't have a chance if you haven't looked at that resume and that job description in Zip or whatever it is, LinkedIn or Indeed. And if they say we want somebody with Python, we want somebody with this, we want somebody with that, Salesforce, whatever, if it's not in there, what happens is, I was a recruiter in the recruiting world, I'll say, for over 22 years. Still am in it, in talent acquisition and career coaching, all that. And I can tell you what happens is they go through the ATS system, and all we see on that end is a DNQ, does not qualify. So if you have not looked at that application and looked at that job description and put those words on there, and you weave them throughout. You don't want to put just a nice little laundry list and copy and paste it. You don't want to do that. But you want to weave them throughout your resume, because if you do not do that, they're not going to see it. We see a DNQ and we go right past it. So in today's job seeking world, no recruiter sits up and reads a resume anymore. It just doesn't happen. They're too busy. It's too many, jobs out there. It's too many applicants. It's an employer's world right now. So that's why I want you to know visibility is key. Not just visibility on your resume for skill sets, but your own personal visibility is key. Visibility in LinkedIn, getting that LinkedIn profile development done, visibility on your social media, just visibility with just doing, networking. Someone with less skill, but who's really out there and has more visibility, they'll pass you up. They'll get the job because you weren't seen. You don't have a LinkedIn. So that's key. Visibility. So when you're talking about building your brand, know that visibility is very, very important. So your creativity, leadership, and hustle, those are your gold mines. So we want you to own it. We want you to monetize it. We want you to show it. So now I want to go over some things for you that are going to probably blow your mind. Now check out this craziness right here. Let me see.
Joe, they got a question. They said, so if that's the case, should they reapply to roles once they have a better BOTJ resume?
Absolutely. But let me just say this. There's so many tips that I can't talk long enough. I'll be on here till 12 o'clock. But there's so many tips that I want to give you guys. Yes, you can, but here's the thing. Do not apply going through LinkedIn or going through Indeed, because once you have applied to a job through LinkedIn, and I don't think you should really ever apply to jobs through the job sites, really, because as a recruiter, I would see sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8 different resumes. And so that's telling me, which one is the real, will the real Janet Jackson please stand up? Which resume is the real one? And so my advice always is to go to the site, go to the company site for two reasons. The first reason is you're not turning in 5, 6 different resumes on Indeed and on LinkedIn, and they're seeing them, because they will come up, especially on Indeed. But if you reapply through that company site directly after crafting that resume, you will not come up as a DNQ if you've got those ATS words on there. And so I do suggest, yes, reapply with that crafted resume. And I can't stress this enough, you guys. It might sound like a small thing, but in every career coaching, I say it. When you apply and go to that company site and apply, always save that resume in the name of the company you applied to. Don't just save it in a file. Don't just save it with a date. Save it with ABC Company 10/8/25, because I get hundreds of people that send me the wrong resume. They crafted it. They took the time to update it. They took the time to craft it, but they messed around. They got 57 resumes saved. So they messed around and sent me the wrong resume without those updated skill sets, and I can't do anything with it because it's another D&Q. So tips: name of the company. Say, I don't care if you got to get a zip drive, if it's taken, if you do 100 resumes a day, save them resumes under the company name. Bam. Okay, Grandma Doc. Because if you send me the wrong resume, and we do it on purpose, I want you guys to raise your hand or put in the chat. How many of you have applied to a job, you loving it, you feeling this job, you really want it, and then when you talk to the recruiter, they say, or they email you, or they talk to you during a screening, and they say, hey, Sophia, can you send me another resume, please, so I don't have to go back into the system? That's not a mistake, guys. We do that on purpose. I've been doing it 20 years. I do it, they do it, and I'm sure a lot of you have had recruiters, and you're saying to yourself, I just sent her the resume and the application. Why does she need another one? We do it to see if the resume is still crafted or if you're going to send us something different. So that's why you want them in their head to think this is your regular everyday resume that you use every day, and you're a perfect fit for their role. And that is a tip that it is invaluable, and it will definitely help you along the way if you save that in that company name. Because when you send the wrong resume, you can, and Taylor, you can put your LinkedIn link in there. You can do that. But when you apply to the job, go to the company site, because, and oh God, and never, ever, ever click apply on LinkedIn. The quick apply and the apply on LinkedIn, I can tell you, more people get they get ghosted on LinkedIn than any other site, because LinkedIn recruiters, those are short apps. It's more like a kind of a profile. And so they're not really seeing a full app. That's good, Sophia. The 30, 60, 90. They're not really seeing your full app. And so no recruiter is going to take the time to call somebody that went to their site and did a full app in their ATS system. That's what they're going to call. Or somebody with the LinkedIn app that's really short, that's kind of like a profile. They don't have time to call people back and say, hey, hey, Janet, can you please do the full profile or do a full app? They're not going to do that. So your job is to go to the company site. Remember, go to the company site. Save your resume under that company name. You can never go wrong. And when they ask you, because they invariably will, very seldom will they not ask you to send that other resume, then you'll be sending the right resume. So you want to make sure that you do that. Okay.
Should they be using their Indeed resume? Because I told them they Indeed will be unemployed, but they don't believe me, Joe.
No, don't ever. Lord, no. That Indeed resume is not crafted. It's not aligned. It doesn't have impact. It doesn't have, don't that. I don't even know why Indeed even has that situation going on. That's the worst resume you can have, because it's very basic. It's just like I used to tell the bees in the federal sector, don't use that USA Jobs resume. Do your own resume. Have that ribeye steak, because all you got to do now is add a little seasoning. Some people like tahini and a little bit of A1. And that's how your resume is going to get you through that door. If it doesn't get through the ATS system into the recruiter's hand, you will not get the interview, and no interview, no job. So don't ever use an NDC. People try, I know, people want to save money. They want to do that little quick Indeed resume, but you will get ghosted. You'll be in the D&Q file. So for sure. Now, when we're talking about AI. I want to show you guys something real quick. Let me see. You know, I'll be tripping with the sharing, but let me show you something. Okay.
I got you on a Sharon.
Okay. This is what I want them to see. So now look at this craziness. Okay. The International Association. I don't know if y'all can see it big. Let me see. Uh-oh. I went away. What happened?
No, they see you. They see
You
you.
see me? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But can they still see my screen? No.
Yes, they sure can.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
got you.
Okay, that's good because I can't see it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the International Association of Business Analytics Certification, and that's the IABAC. This is the company that is recognizing. It's a globally recognized company, and they are growing and really trying to enhance the field of applied data scientists and a lot of technical things. Okay, I know, Zola, I can't see a lick. But so they're talking about, oh, okay, you want me to make it big? Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to take me out of here.
You no, just make it bigger on your end, and then I got the rest.
Yeah, okay. All right, let me see. That's about as big. Let me see. Here we go. Y'all can't see it. It's still too small. Let me see.
They can see it now.
Okay. 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 So some of the fastest growing AI roles and salary ranges. And I wanted to share this with you because a lot of you guys align to this and may not know it. And that's why you need that career coaching. So what this institute has done is they kind of coupled up with the last administration. And the administration when Biden and them they got all those companies to provide free AI certifications. And I'm talking free all across the board. IBM is the best one. I've kind of looked into all of them, but they're all good and they're all free. And so some of the fastest growing jobs and roles and salary ranges in 2025. And you guys, when I'm talking figures, an AI engineer, the base salary, you can't even make less than 136,000 as an AI engineer. And any of you that have not done a career coaching to align to not only your salary as well as your transferable skills, really need to get that done. These people are coming from $75,000, $85,000, $90,000 jobs. Can you guys see it? Jobs and
Yep, they can.
Okay, cool. They are coming and going into 136,000 up to 440,000 for someone with serious skills. And these are not fabricated numbers. If you look up the International Association of Business Analytics certification, they will show you these same numbers. So just think right now, it's 2025. Okay, say you're a data analyst. And it doesn't even have to be someone in the tech world. You are a data analyst and you've taken some free AI cert classes and maybe some additional, types of AI adjunct classes to beef up those skills. In a couple of years, this is the kind of money you could be making. It is growing. The United States is bringing people over from other countries because we are worlds behind other countries when it comes to AI. And that's why it's now time to get on that. Upping your skills in a lot of other areas. You need to do well. Oh, good. Okay, good, Zola. You got it. You see, Zola woke up. She's awake.
Okay, Joe. So Kinshasa, she was talking about using resumenow.com to get a resume template. And I keep trying to tell them that trying to get these generic resume templates ain't gonna work. That's why I put the QR code in the corner, y'all. But I let Joe tell her. Y'all don't listen to me. Maybe y'all listen to Joe.
Yeah, y'all. See, here's the thing. There's a lot of what I call resume farms out there. These resume farms, they're going to take your money and you're going to have a pretty resume with a nice big round circle up there and your name is in color and it's big and they got little frames and lines and it's beautiful. But it does not have impact. It's not going to be aligned like the ribeye we give out. It's not going to be aligned like it should, because our resume writers, we're not just churning out resumes. We got skin in the game, and brown skin. So that's why ours are a little different. We got skin in the game, and we're looking for you and your melanin to get these six-figure jobs. These resume farms don't care who you are. You could be green. You could be from Pluto. They don't care. So they're not looking at it in the way that we're going to look at it, because we want you to win. It's not just about getting a resume. We want you to win. We want you to get that resume. Then we want you to learn how to interview. And then we want you to, we want you to do the whole thing. We want your LinkedIn to link up with your resume, because you're presenting yourself now as a whole pretty package wrapped up. So no, resume.com and all these resume farms, they're going to, what they're going to give you? They're going to give you an AI resume that the company is going to take. That's why a lot of other people get ghosted too. This is another thing you guys don't know, that as recruiters we do. We'll take your resume and we'll pop it into an AI, transformer, and we know it's an AI resume. So then we get a little turned off, because we're like, okay, well, they didn't even take the time to really hone their skills and put their skills on the resume the way they should have. So my advice, you can do it, but I want you to, and if you want to win, Letitia, stay away from the resume farms. Resume farms, they just don't, they don't have any personal stake in the game. And Black on the Job is the Hive is personal. We take you guys very personal. We take it serious, because we tired of our people not winning the way they should. So stay away from the resume farms. Admin Sin is telling y'all right. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can say to save a few dollars and to get that job that's going to take you into your real bona fide career, that in a few years, in Letitia, with that attitude, you will win. That's going to take your career up there and get these six-figure roles. And I'm not talking six-figure, 100,000 only. Look at some of these roles. We're talking about a machine learning engineer, 120,000 up to 440,000.
That's actually the biggest career that we've been switching people into currently. Last quarter was machine learning. Yeah. So the average salary for the last quarter, I had to reduce the numbers, because our average salary increase was $100,000 from teachers, from customer service, which is why we got our new little program coming out. You talking to them a day about, because I tried to let them know that machine learning. Let me tell you, you put learning on your resume, I'm putting you to machine learning real quick.
I'm telling you. So I want to show you guys some of this too. When we're talking about winning, I'm telling you, you can definitely win. These tips are you're gonna win with these tips for sure. Okay, now let me show you this. This right here is Zola, blow it up. So the job that you have right now can upskill towards these AI roles. So if you want to really, really win, if you have 400,000, let me tell you something. Doubling your salary is life altering. Now just think if you tripled your salary. And they don't expect you to be an AI expert, because this country has not yet grasped onto that. But as I was saying before, when the Biden administration got all of these free AI courses, these companies to buy into that, what they did was they brought over, I think it was 800 something, an insane amount of people from other countries with these temporary visas to do our AI work, because we're just not there yet. So be that one that's going to be visible by your AI skills in conjunction with what you do. Now, how do you think a customer service rep or an admin assistant or marketing associate, how do you think that they are going to be looked at if they can now do the CEO that they say, an admin assistant, the CEO that you represent, you can do his reports using AI. You can do his workflow using AI. You don't have to change from your industry if you don't want to. You're leveling up. That's what you're doing. You're leveling up. So look at these. These are average everyday jobs that are out there right now. Okay. Customer service call center agent. Just talk about that. Now, the transferable skills that you already have now, You use empathy every day when you're on that phone. Verbal communication, handling objections, negotiations. You do problem solving. You recognize patterns and issues. You're a solutions architect. And you problem solve under pressure. Now, those are your natural, your natural skills that you have. Now, just think. You like, I want to go and I'm here, Angel. Huh? Just come on, do this. We need to talk. What's your skill set, Angel? What do you do, Angel H? If you are trying to transition over to and say an AI tech adjacent type of role.
If y'all want to put y'all skill sets in the comments, y'all gotta be on YouTube, because once Angel put her skill sets, and I could show them on the screen so Joe could see them. But y'all don't want to listen. That's why I got Joe here. I got the muscle here. Don't listen to me, Joe. I said, you know what, Joe got her. Y'all don't listen to me, go to Joe.
Sissy, I'm gonna get you. I got grandkids. No, but really, so you can very easily transition into an AI tech, because they train, they do chatbot training, their operations support, they research, and they do customer AI, they're feedback specialists. Okay, trainer for social service agency. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. You do not have to have coding just to have an AI related role. You do not have to have coding. And see, there's a lot of myths out there. And I wanted to talk about that too, but I didn't prepare my myth screen for y'all to see, but I can tell you about them. It's a lot of myths out there. You got to be AI. Really, really technical. You got to have coding skills. AI is not just about that. It's really not. So, but if you looked at it, some additional skills, if you were a customer service rep, that you can learn or add to your already, great skill sets in dealing with people, quality monitoring, user experience principles, dashboards, ticketing tools. You're already doing that kind of stuff. Okay. And you got government experience. They are clamoring for folks that have federal experience, honey, because they know the Hill is crazy. But I digress. Honestly, you can go from 70,000. If you're a customer service rep that's making maybe in the 50s or 60s right now, you can go for roles that start out as 70s, 80s, 90s, all up into six figures, depending on your seniority. Admins, they know so much. Admins and office coordinators, they know so much. They are definitely, most of them, underpaid. And I can tell you, with the scheduling, the coordination, all the communication and stuff they do, you could go into an AI workflow coordinator very easily. Doing training and implementation. Yep, project coordinator, Tiffany. You could definitely go into some AI workflow coordinator type of work, training and implementation, six figures out the gate. These marketing associate content creators, the stuff that they do, the ones I was telling you guys earlier. Tiffany, yes, absolutely. Instructional coach, oh man, all day long. Generative AI tools, Jasper, Chat GPT, some Google Analytics, social metrics, all of that stuff. 911 dispatcher, you can definitely do that. The prompt engineers, the AI operations support, and stuff like that. So you guys have those roles. Incorporate them into your skill set already. Healthcare, AI all day. And insurance and claims jobs, all those types of things. So, everything that I'm seeing hopping up here has some AI adjacent and alignable skills. Every single one of them. I want to go down to some more. Look at these. Anybody on here got some sales in their background? Look at this kind of money they're making. Project management basics, learn that. Understanding how AI works in sales. I'm telling you, big money. And this right here, this is without the commission on top of it. Project management, program coordinator, and these are jobs that our bees are on here doing every day. Data analyst.
Oh, wow. So the sales, they get a bonus on top of what we
they get bonus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they get commission too. Finance, accounts payable, Jackie, absolutely great with people. All of you guys, you have skill sets that translate. And if you just added a couple of AI features, a couple of AI training where you can put on that resume, and who wouldn't take a free AI certification course? Have if any of you saying we need to make sure that all of them have that free AI certification.
No, they got a whole list.
Okay.
You asking
Okay.
who was not taking for free, them? Because I
I have faith in y'all bees that y'all gonna take that damn AI certification.
it's right there on the website right now.
She said she waiting for the free courses from the last live. Bill.
I sent them 25 from Harvard to IBM, Microsoft, Copilot. You don't even look at it, 30 something.
Honey, I'm telling you, look at these.
Scan the QR code. Y'all see that QR code in the corner? All y'all gotta do is scan that, and right there on the front page of the website. They don't listen, Joe. That's why I said, you know what? I'm gonna get the big guns in this week.
Y'all better start listening now. Don't make me get my switch. Y'all better start listening, because I'm telling you now, y'all are missing out. You're missing out. You're missing out on the bag. I'm telling you. Look at these regular. These are roles that you guys are doing now. IT support, help desk. I talk to bees that do this all the time, but this is what they supposed to be making. One AI certification can get you this. Okay, so it's just, we can do this all day, y'all. We can do it all day if you stack your skills, build your portfolio. I've been talking to the bees about that lately. If you have done any small projects, you guys, small or large, create your portfolio. Recruiters love to look at portfolio. They love it. If you put a link to your portfolio, if you've done any type of project work, created anything, anything that you can demonstrate what you have done, any dashboards, like if you're into implementation, any sandboxes, put that link in your LinkedIn. A lot of people put it on their resumes, but I only recommend putting it on your resume if you have creative content like instructional design or graphic design, because they want to see what you've done. But if I'm telling you, put that link on your resume. It works.
Cheryl got the list. You see there? You see Cheryl? So I got my list.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
That's what I was trying to tell them with the resumes, as far as doing the portfolio, right there where we put the hyperlink for LinkedIn, we'll put portfolio and hyperlink for portfolio.
I have some bees that have come back and said they put that were on I Got the Job, because they put portfolios in their on their resumes and show the things that they created. One was an instructional designer, one was a media. She did social media content. Put that on there. I'm telling you, they love a portfolio, and not just media, not just creative things either. If you did projects where you created dashboards, and you have to anonymize them, of course, redact the company name. Don't have anything on there, that's going to divulge any company secrets. But when you anonymize it, put that portfolio on there and watch and see the difference that your resume, the response that your resume gets. Big difference. Big difference. I used to love to get resumes with portfolios so I could just go through them. But when you are doing these types of things, not only are you negotiating with knowledge, you're negotiating with power, and you're showing that you know the tools, you know your value. It's what I tell the bees when we do the career coaching. I say, if you know your transferable skills, if you know how to explain and get them to see how you line up with that job, they know they can't come at you with no BS salary, because you know your value. It's like, oh, we can't give her no 60,000 because we know she know what the impact that she can make and has made. That's where those impactful skills come in on your resume. If you got that impact on there, they know they can't come to you with no BS, because you know your value. And that's why it's important to negotiate with knowledge. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are adding to your role with some tech, with some AI, because right now that is where the world is going. And in 10 years from now, there are going to be a lot of jobs that are at risk right now that won't be around because they're going to be automated. So, but they can't all be automated because we need some human element. I don't care what nobody says. It'll never be a situation to where we are all automated and there's no people unless people just go away. So I don't believe that. So there's some other things I wanted to show you right here. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So how are you getting it over there, Sin? Let me see. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, there it is. Okay,
Yep,
so we're living, and these are just some notes that I wanted to share with you guys that are really, really important. And a lot of these, you know, we will be sending out because humans will always be needed. You can't do anything about the human element in some types of in some types of situations. You just can't do anything about it. But I want to show you guys this. You know, if you've ever felt overworked, underpaid, like we were talking about in the beginning, that ends today. So then if AI won't take your job, but somebody who uses it will, for real. So let that somebody be you. Learn, lean into that curiosity and learn a new tool each month. And that should be your goal, honestly, learning a new tool each month, honestly. So I want you to, hold on a second. I want you to look at section 2, upgrading your skills strategically. Don't just hustle harder, hustle smarter. So I want you to realize that, if you are already in a domain, if you're already in an industry, that you need to build on that. Don't sleep on those skills. Don't erase those skills, but add the AI to them, add the technical to them. Now is not the time where anybody in the job seeking market can have no technology, no technical expertise. Those days are kind of gone. So you got to start leveling that up. You got to learn
they
the
need
AI
a strategy too. You and I were talking about the fact that they need a strategy. They are just plastering, going through stuff, but they ain't got no strategy. And in this day and age, as from your end, from what you're seeing, how do you see the difference with someone having a strategy and a plan and working with someone versus trying to do it on their own?
Well, I get a lot when I talk into my recruiter forums and stuff like that. I see the types of resumes and the type of candidates that they're not looking for. And I see the type of resumes that get ghosted and that don't get read. So you have to finding a new job is very different than it used to be. So you have to have a plan, and you have to have a plan from front to back. You have to have a plan of how you're going to present yourself. You have to work with people that can teach you how to present yourself. You have to work with people that can give you a plan on that interview. And when I tell you there's nothing more important that you're going to do, okay, MIE, there's nothing more important that you are going to do other than know how to interview. And I'll tell you why. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, how good your resume is. It really doesn't matter. None of that matters. If you get in that interview and we done gave you the ribeye with this A1 and the tahine and everything else on it, and you get in there and you don't know how to present yourself and you don't know how to give them the vision of how you align with that job, it's going to be futile. So you have to align yourself so that you can be the superhero. You got to have a sensei. You got to have so we can say, well done, grasshopper. You got to have a sensei, and you got to have a person, a group, a partner that knows where you're trying to go. First of all, in a career coaching, the first thing, those of you who've done it with me know that I ask you is, what's your goal? What's your intention? What do you want to do? Not what kind of job you want, not what kind of money you're going to make. That's secondary. I ask that later. What do you want to do? Because that lets me know where I need to take you. So you need to partner with people who care what you want to do. Absolutely. They're going to train you, Zola, on your job. But I need to know what you want to do, because I like to say that Black on the Job makes sure that we're not pivoting you or transitioning you into things that have elements you don't want to do. That's crazy. Why am I going to go from a job that I already don't like, and then I'm going to transition you into another job with elements you don't like? So as a partnership, we're making sure that you have the roles, the elements in the role that you like. Logistically, I always ask logistics. We want to find out, do you want to be remote? Do you want to be on site? Do you not care? Hybrid? I'm telling you, if you don't have a partnership that's really asking these things, you're going to end up in another job that you don't like. You're going to end up in another job that you're not happy with. So that is why Black on the Job does an all-inclusive, comprehensive type of job transition path plan for you. Because we need to know also what we do. We show you your career path. I can't stand when people go and they get their resume done and they're getting it done and somebody is telling them, oh, no, okay, so Teresa, yeah, you need to get your strategy. You need to get your career coaching done so you can have a strategy. We show you in those career strategies, we show you how to align yourself with roles that you can definitely fit in, because the learning curve is very short, if anything, with the roles we're going to align you to. We also show you how to search for those roles. We also show you how to interview for those roles and market yourself. So, you need a partner that's going to help you get a plan. And definitely, if you don't have a plan and you just going out there just shooting out resumes, I don't know. I mean, all I can say is good luck, because it's Halloween. It's Halloween, honey, and the ghosts are out. So,
Joe, that's something that I try to tell them a lot, is that the bees who do the best are bees that were packages, because they got a sensei.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And then even with, let's say, for instance, they go to the interview and they have all these AI skills on their resume, right? You got the steak, you don't know how to cut it up.
Yeah.
They don't know how to chop it up in the interview and show them up with what's on the plate.
Right.
That's the reason why interviewing is
the thing. That's the thing. Transferable skills. Okay, that's right. That's right. Good luck, Chuck, honey, because you can get, your resume can be fire, and you get in that interview, and the recruiter is excited because she's like, she got everything I'm looking for. And then you get in there and you Abba Biba all up in there, and you're not able to explain the vision. You're not able to say, well, how do you? Well, tell me this, Cynthia. How do you feel like your skill set, how you feel like you'd be a good fit for that? That is a question that everybody's going to ask you. And if you can't tell them that, if you can't pull out of the hat your alignments, you can go into a job you've never done before and pivot and transition to a job you've never done before. And if you know your value and you know how to align those transferable skills and give them that vision of how you align, you can get that job. But it's all about knowing your value, but more importantly, knowing how your skill sets align. And you have to do that with every application. You got to do that with every darn, okay, Viv, there you go.
So Kalidri said that one of the concerns she has and a few other bees is they don't know if they should do career coaching, because a lot of them say they don't know what they want. So they are asking, if I don't know what I want, then how can I do career coaching?
Because career coaching is going to show you what you want, because we're going to talk about what you want. And then we're going to talk about how we can get you what you want and what you need to do to get what you want. See, and that's what I was saying earlier. There's no point in you doing a career coaching with anybody that's going to tell you, these are the jobs that you can get and that's it. No, you have got to be asked, what do you want to do? And that's why we have such a comprehensive intake form, because the intake form helps us to see really, and you guys get deep on that. And I love that. I love to see the intake forms that are honest and transparent, and you go deep, because they let me know, okay, so she don't want to do this anymore. She wants to do this, but she likes a little bit of this. So sometimes the intake form will tell me, well, I want to be remote because I want work-life balance, but I don't want to manage large teams, but I still want to have team interaction sometimes, but I want to work autonomous, but I want to use my technical skills. So in my head, I'm saying all day, oh, this is an analyst. She wants work-life balance, but she wants to sometimes be on team meetings and still be relevant, but she doesn't want to manage any teams. Analysts are some of the most autonomous roles that there are, but they're very relevant. And the reason why they don't make them come in the office, because almost all of them I know are remote, is because there's no need for them to. Their power is in their reporting. Okay. So, it is time to wake up and realize that you need a strategy, you need a plan, you need an agenda, you need all of that. And then once you have that plan, that step-by-step plan, because see, that's what career coaching does. You get a step-by-step plan for the roles that you decide that you are interested in, that you align to, and nothing that you get in a career coaching is outside of your box. So we only align you with things that you actually have transferable skills in, as well as a short learning curve. Nothing that's unrecognizable. There may be some software or two, but hell, with those, we give you some tutorials. So, it's the package deals. It's the package deals of partnership that you guys do. And you can get the one-offs and just get your resume done. But 9 out of 10 times, if you're transitioning into a role that you have not done before, it's going to definitely be elements of that you're recognizing. But if it's not a role that you've done before, you definitely need to be coached on how to interview for that role, because we need to show you how to give them the vision and how you align. And our interview prep, they really show you that. They really, really show you that. What direction, how to do answer those star questions with the situation and the task and the action. Oh, yes, I am. I'm part of the MIE. I don't know the name, but I'll just call you MI. I'm part of the Hive. I'm a senior career consultant. I do the career coaching as well as some, the interview prep and some other things, strategies, plans, all of that. So yeah, but you definitely need the strategy, the plan, the agenda. You need that. And just the next steps. Next steps are super important. You want to make sure that you have.
Admin Joe is head over our career department. So y'all be looking at me.
I'm always downplaying Admin Joe.
I definitely. So Admin Joe is head over the career department. So I learned career coaching from Admin Joe. Admin Joe was my mentor. So y'all getting who taught me today.
So, okay. And I love my bees. I love my sin and I love my bees. So y'all, I'm so determined. And every career coaching, I tell them I'm going to be looking for you to be in. I got the job. And if you're not, I'm going to have to call you out and say, what is it? Yeah, YouTube is a little better with this. It is my, okay, I said it right. So, but no, I wanted to show you this too, because we were talking earlier about the AI careers not being just for coders. They're for problem solvers. They're for creatives. Nice to meet you as well. They're for connectors, organizers. So they really just, you can do it all with AI. So don't ever think that you got to have some crazy stuff to do AI. So we've talked about some roles already, and I want to kind of show you again some of the roles that easily transition. And we use these because these are what we see transition the easiest. So you don't have to start a brand new identity at all. You just need a remix of your current role, because you're not starting over. Remember that. You're not bypassing all of your skills. You're leveling up. You're leveling up and adding some A1 to your state. Okay. And so some of the things, some data handling, process workflow designs. These are some of the skills and backgrounds that cross over into AI. And all of you have done some form probably of project task management. It's just, you just have to know. And the only way you're going to know what you transfer into and how your skills align is for somebody somebody to coach you, somebody to give you those transferable skills, somebody to show you. If you have if you have a strong foundation in operations or tech support, you can pick up those industry specific AI contexts and transition into any role that you want to. Every single role out there right now, guys, I'm telling you the truth, is going to be wanting AI knowledge at some point. So, I'm telling y'all, you got to get it together and realize, understand, stop sleeping on it, and don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of it. It is not that technical. It depends on how deep in the weeds you want to get. Our techie people, yeah, they can do it all day. But don't think because you're an admin or a customer service person that you can't do AI. If you come from operations coordination, project management, you can do AI workflow logistics coordinator. That's a natural entry point for you. Okay. If you have tech support, IT, operations, good fit, So just remember, building your brand, that is so important. Adding that AI. Another thing too, using LinkedIn, as your loudspeaker. Post what you're learning. And that's what I was telling you. Do your projects, put your profiles and put your portfolios on your LinkedIn. Your LinkedIn should align with your resume, but it should scream out. Your LinkedIn is like your commercial on TV. Make sure that's on there. And I'm just P, you won't be stagnant. And that's why we're saying add some of these new things so that you're evolving. It's all about evolution right now, and AI is that's your evolutionary ticket. You won't be stagnant. You won't. If you add those things, and see, anytime any recruiter, any hiring manager sees AI on a resume, that means growth, because they know that's what's happening now. So, we can definitely show you how to grow and what you align with. And they'll see that on your resume. Oh, well, she's got AI cert. She's progressive. She learns new things. That's what's important. Share your wins and insights and projects. LinkedIn is definitely a must. It is the premier networking foundation and portfolio and site in the world. And I'm talking world. Not just America. Everybody. So I'm telling you, it is premier. You got to have it, because any recruiter worth their salt is going to look on LinkedIn and see that you are authentic. What LinkedIn does for you, makes you authentic. It authenticates you, because ain't nobody, you got to be kind of crazy to put that in that public view, put what you've done and all those accolades and references, and always get some recommendations on your LinkedIn, because that authenticates you. And that's what we like to see. So, document your skill growth journey. Make sure companies love seeing curiosity and initiative. And that's why I was telling you guys about portfolios. People sleep on a portfolio. If you did a project that was killer, even if you're an admin and a CEO had you do a project and you did that thing from start to finish, you better put that on there and anonymize it and take that company name off, redact it like they did the Epstein files, erase them names. But make sure you put that out there. On your portfolio, on your LinkedIn, and as an admin said, you can even put the link on your resume. But those are innovative things that a lot of people don't do, that will set you apart from those everyday vanilla candidates. Stuff like that. Nugget, visibility. That is an opportunity. If you stay quiet about your growth, someone with less skill that's more visible, they will definitely come in there and pass you up. So I got some more homework for y'all. And I want you guys, get ready. The first 5 people who put their answer in the chat, they're going to get one of our free AI career roadmap templates. Okay. Now, what are 2 skills that you have that nobody knows about? Think about it for a minute. Nobody knows you have them. Are they putting them in there? Because I can't see in the chat.
Yep, I'm putting them in there now. They putting them in there.
Okay. So Tiffany, Zola. Okay, they first. Them two are first. Tiffany and Zola so far.
Okay, I see Latoya. I'm gonna read them from the comments for you, Joe.
Okay.
Okay, in the comments.
Okay, Nicole. Okay, we need five. We
Oh
got five.
Lord.
We gotta keep
Sales and
it.
sourcing, writing and organization.
Okay.
Oh Lord, they put them on there.
Okay.
When I look at the
Okay.
website, I saw two different packages. Did we get the yes, you can always switch the package later, Erica. You good there. We got content creation,
All right. Change
prompts
management.
and AI build assist. Oh, Erica. Cheryl got
Now, I
customer
want to
service.
ask you this.
Oh, wait.
She said mine is above Zola. Okay, Deleta. Okay, vendor relation. Now this is my question. The reason why I wanted to ask you guys that was, why does nobody know you have those skills? That's my question.
I could set
Why?
up for the layup.
Why does nobody know that you have those skills?
Because y'all ain't got y'all BOTJ resume. That's why y'all ain't got your career coaching. Now they in there talking about how can I sign up for career coaching? Joe calendar was busted wide open for y'all for the month of September and October. Where y'all at?
Yep, not highlighting them correctly. Remember, I tell y'all, see, they not putting the A1 on the steak.
Y'all not dry ass steak.
But see, even Tiffany, if you're not using them, you still want them on there. And I'm gonna tell you why. Put them on there because, and delete it. That's a lot of people have their fear of stepping into them, and sometimes it's because they weren't wisely used. But put them on your resume because there are a lot of companies out there that they don't even put their preferreds on there. For example, I used to be the recruiting manager for 600 recruiters. So all the recruiters all these resumes that I've looked at that these recruiters were getting in, they don't put people, we may not put all of the things in a job description that we even want. But if they see a skill on there that wasn't even in their job description, they say, man, wouldn't that be great if she could do that? Because we got this project coming up. Never sleep on your skills. If they are related to what you are applying to, put them on there. And Angel, and see, knowing how to articulate them on paper is what the BOTJ resume will do. You will know how to then articulate it, not just on paper, but verbally as well. Okay, so you guys good. We got some winners for the AI career roadmap template. Okay, and I just wanted to show my core message with this and my call to action. It's not AI. It's just not the future of work. It's the remix of stuff you already do. So stuff that skills you use every day. If your steak is dry, Tiffany. Well, Tiffany, we're gonna get you some A1, girl, and we're gonna put some steak juices and some gravy and some other stuff on there. But it's stuff you use to survive and make things happen every day. But when we're talking about making your career thrive, there are things that you have to do in your roadmap and in your playbook. You got to have a playbook. You got to, and you have to have a plan, an agenda, and you got to stick to the playbook because. If you don't, those are some good skills, Brittany, and those are very coveted today as well. So you want to make sure that, you stick to the playbook, y'all. I mean, you got to get the playbook first. So some of the things I want you to do, to claim your gold, is I want you to make sure that you got to audit your skills. You want to make sure that what do I do naturally that I can add a couple of AI things to that are going just hype it up and amplify it. That's number one. Number two, and this is part of your playbook right here where you see these quick wins. So, then you got to take some micro courses. Try AI for Everyone. Great course. Intro to AI tools. That's LinkedIn. And some of these are free. And then some of this free search that Admin sent y'all too. Build a portfolio. Look at everything you've done and see, is there something that I really did that I did on my own that I can show them the steps and everything that I've done? Build your portfolio around that. All these are innovative things that are going to put you at the top of the leaderboard and at the top of the game when you're talking about repurposing your career. And be network smart. I cannot stress enough. Khalidri said the steak is well done and overcooked. See, that's why I got, you put a little bit too much flame on it. You gotta really be networking, you guys. And I cannot tell you enough how important it is. When you asked earlier, when someone asked about LinkedIn, that is the best networking portfolio. Program. I tell everyone, join LinkedIn groups that are already established and they have forums and chat that, I hate tofu. Forums and chat. And I'm telling you, you can pick the brains of people that are doing what you want to do. And they're so forthcoming with information. You can chat. You can say, well, how about this? Well, what kind of things do you do on a daily basis? They're really willing to open up and give you that information. But what's good about that is I have had people come away from those LinkedIn groups with jobs. Well, you know what, Khalidri, we're looking for a so-and-so, today. Our company is looking for one. So I'm telling you, use LinkedIn the way it should be used. LinkedIn was never supposed to be a social platform. It has always been a professional networking system. So, so what I'm saying is, you got to network smart, comment on different posts from people that are in those groups or that are doing what you do. Really use it strategically. Join communities. Find that tribe that you want to, that's doing what you want to go into. And I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. And I'll say that again. That's my core statement. It won't take your job, but somebody who uses AI will. I'm telling you. Be that.
Now, I know you got a new program coming out for them to help them, don't you?
I do.
What's your new program, Joe?
Well, you got to tell them about the new program because I'm finna tell them about this Crossroad resume interview tips real
you
quick.
Give them their tips.
So they won't forget. Hold up. Listen, because they're probably ready to go eat. Listen. So, Sin was saying earlier, you guys, real talk now, no BS. You got to have a plan. You got to have an agenda. You got to have resume and interview and LinkedIn all together as one. It's got to be a package. It's got to be, you're doing the remix 2025 with your career, with your resume. You got to quantify your achievements. You got to have those impact statements on there. You got to highlight your experience working with data, automation, or systems. You got to know in those interviews, you got to know those star examples. You got to be able to explain to them your business outcomes. You got to do all of that. You got to do the real life scenarios in interviews. Have those ready. Be ready to discuss, all your skill sets, any AI that you've done, and any knowledge that you have of AI. And so you've got to have all those things, you guys, working in conjunction. Because if you don't have a plan, it's going to be tough. It is. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get seen. And it's going to be tough for them to see how you are moving ahead and progressing. One more thing, and then we're going to talk about the plan. Some of you have probably seen this before, but I'm going to show it to the ones, again, who have not, because, again, it's very important that you realize how important, what a part of your life this is going to become. So this here, move that. Let me see. Can you see the screen? Okay. So this is just what I wanted to tell you. I know Sin has sent you some free certs, but I just wanted to talk to you about getting on the train. And this is
I'll send them this afterwards. But okay. They got to be a subscriber. If they're not doing it, they won't be getting nothing, Joe. They be having dry ass steaks.
Oh, well, see, when that's going to choke them up and it's going to be all in your teeth and it's not going to work. But I'm telling you, these stats are real. And I want you, and the reason why I put our resources is because I like you to be able to look it for yourself and see the truth. Forbes, can't go wrong with Forbes. They did a huge poll with thousands of companies in the US and a study. And 47% salary increase on the average for technical employees who possess AI skills. And even if you're not technical, and look at this, the benefits of AI is not merely for roles within tech people. They will give workers a pay bump of 43% within sales and marketing, 42% for workers in finance, 41% for those in operations. I'm telling you, just don't delete them on no dry ass steak. I'm telling you, keep your skill, bump up your skills, know your transferable skills, add some A1, some AI A1, and I'm telling you, y'all are gonna win. But you got to have a plan and you got to touch all the areas. It's just like if you're training to be on the team, you're training to be on the basketball team. You're not going to get a spot. The NBA scouts are not going to pick you if you can shoot but can't dribble. Well, unless you Shaq, because he can't shoot no free throws. But if you got a jump shot but you can't hit a 3-pointer, it has to be inclusive. You have to know, first of all, what you can transition into. That's what we coach you in. Then you've got to know your transferable skills and how you can give them the vision, how you align with the role that you're interviewing for. Then you got to have first you got to have a killer presentation. You got that resume. It's got to wow them, which is ours does. And then you got to know how to talk to them and give them that vision with the interview. And then you have to be able to show them, this is how I'm progressing. This is how I'm leveling up. And this is how I am evolving in my career. So I'm telling you, get the whole plan, get the playbook. Get the playbook. Let us give you that steak. Then you go and you craft it. When you applying and putting that A1 and that seasoning on there, get those interview prep tips to know how to sell yourself, because that's going to be very important. And from these bees that I'm seeing that are transitioning totally, yeah, honey, y'all have got to get it. Y'all have got to get the package, because you have got to be able to see the whole. You got to learn that whole package, because you're sleeping on your own skills if you can't get in the door. You're wasting your master's, you're wasting your bachelor's if you can't get in the door. You're letting 6 figures in the bag walk past if you can't get in the door. So all I'm saying is, I need you to really pay attention. When Sam be talking to y'all, she's telling you true facts. She's telling you the gospel. She might as well put her pastor's collar on, because she's really trying to get you guys to understand that it's about more than just having a good resume. That is the start of it. Yeah, that's the start of it. But like I said, the resume is not going to it's not going to just get you in the door and you can't do nothing else. You can't do a free throw, and not a 3-pointer. You can't do that. So Sin, I want you to go into the new program and tell them about the new program.
Yeah, we had Admin Joe with us today. Y'all learned a lot. Today. Y'all learned a lot. So y'all know the reason why Admin Joe is doing our live today. Number one, I told Joe, for my birthday this year, Mama spent the globe, and you know where she ended up? Japan.
Japan. So I'm through with her. I'm gonna wait till she get back here. She's not gonna be back for the party, is she?
We gonna see what happens, because she might be. I didn't even know where Japan was on the map, girl. I'm like, Mama, you know where we going? Do you know where we going? We told her konnichiwa right before we got on the plane.
Oh, that's so sweet. But that's cool in the gang that she got.
Yeah, this is her first international trip she having. Look, girl.
I was finna say, if you don't get back here. Oh, God. You are so welcome to Kenya. Did you eat sushi, Cynthia?
Do you eat sushi?
Does she?
Kenichi, no.
You don't like Vic. Vic don't eat it either.
I just,
You don't eat it. You
I don't
don't
know
eat
what
it
she
either.
doing out here. We don't know what we doing. Okay, we just out here for pictures.
Y'all just
and
out there.
marketing.
But
They
good.
said,
I'm
"Ooh,
glad.
Mama B, Konichiwa." And speaking of Mama B, Konichiwa, we got our blog winner. Okay, we got is
Okay.
Naisha blog winner this week?
Yes.
Boom. All right, Maisha, you are a blog winner this week.
All right now.
This week's blog was really good. We went over our Barbies, Joe, our Barbies as our previously incarcerated bees and how we
Oh,
moved them. So
okay.
this and King Can, okay? So this week blog was about our bees who are, if you have
Right.
somebody in your life who has been previously incarcerated in felonies, anything like that, they previously was the felony bees, but now they're Barbies and our
Okay.
King Cans. Okay, we got Barbies and our King Cans. Phenomenal blog, guys. Speaking of AI, Joe, we went over what AI careers we've been moving our Barbies into. Okay. So Maisha, you better comment because you already know we ready to get your prize out. So Sunny's in the comments. She'll let us know if Maisha is commenting. I put Maisha name back up.
Them that I want them to go on the Instagram and make sure they hashtag when they on the blog.
Yep. Maisha, make sure you hashtag on the blog and on the Instagram. You are winner this week for our Barbies. Maisha, I hope you are here, girl.
Wonderful.
Don't miss out on your prize, Maisha. Do not miss out on your prize. Now, because of Admin Joe, now y'all know. So who can agree? Admin Joe, she the career sensei, y'all. Y'all thought it was Admin Sam, but y'all realize it's Admin Joe. Okay. And because Joe is such a sensei on careers, what we will be doing is every month, Joe is doing a career workshop on how to move into a particular industry. It will include AI skills as well as what certifications are needed, complete roadmaps, resume hints. So let's say, for instance, you always want to move it to HR. Joe will have an entire workshop on HR for all those that want to move into it. Maisha, I see you there. You commented. Okay. So, Admins Joe, new career workshop. Now, I have not been in all the planning meetings. So, Joe, what you planning on doing?
What we plan on doing? Well, first thing, we kind of want to get a sense of what you guys want. So we're going to try to see what are the most coveted, what are the most requested topics. And then we're going to be building complete career paths, plans, workshops around those topics so you can get everything you need to move forward in those specific careers. You know, trainings, post-work assessments, homework, also resources, tools. So all of that will come along, and we're going to be doing it based on industry and domain. And we'll be showing you also how to move into it, how to add some AI on top of it, you know, how to sell yourself. So it's going to be a complete workshop on how to transform yourself in specific industries. And we'll be doing a different industry each time. So all of those. So we're going to start sending out those surveys and those interest assessments to find out, you know, which ones are getting the most play, which ones are our bees the most interested starting out into doing, because those will be the bigger ones that we'll start out with, the ones that, you know, that we have more bees in those industries and domains that are already working or looking to transition into.
Okay. So with our career workshops, I know they get a workbook.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole bunch of stuff coming on as well. So with those career workshops, you guys are getting workbooks. You guys are getting certification lists. You guys are getting AI. You guys are getting 1, 2, 3 roadmaps. And the workshop should anywhere between, what we say, 4 to 5 hours on a Saturday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
They're always on Saturdays.
They're always on Saturdays. So the first thing we need to do is that we're gonna cap it because it's about 220,000 of you guys between both platforms that's on right now, right? So we're going to cap it. Admin Joe is going to be doing these workshops live. So we're only going to be taking up to 75 per workshop. And with that, we will be in the room. Now, How much is the workshop? Zoe, I'm so glad you asked. So let me tell you about our tier pricing system because we want to make sure that we hit a few different points. Number one, and this leads to the first thing. You guys have always noticed our pricing, and Ray made a very good comment in the Facebook group. She said, I looked at y'all pricing very affordable. Let me tell you how affordable it is. Okay, number one, when you look at our packages historically has been 1/3 of the market price, right? So an average resume used to cost about 1,000. Now, y'all know everything went up, including breathing. We have not changed our prices since 2021. So I looked up and we're now charging only 1/4 because our prices have never went up on anything.
Yeah.
So the average resume in today's market is $1,500. $1,500.
And it ain't a ribeye.
It ain't a ribeye. They talking about for that Cisco meat at McDonald's, them chicken nuggets.
Soy and all that foolishness.
All types of shit going on. Okay. So for theirs it's $1,500, and we're still our highest price resume is $300, and that's for our judges and stuff. So trying to tell you, right? Because you're trying to tell you. So for our career workshop, we want to make sure we hit the same point. There'll be 3 different pricing depending on the value of the industry. To give you an example, for our AI engineering and data scientists, that workshop will be $249 versus our our HR workshop is going to be $149. So it's going to be from $149 to $249. Of course, y'all know, lay away your career today. We always gonna have Afterpay. Okay, you can lay away your career, but Black on the Job, lay away today.
Not to lay away. We gotta get Teresa some oxygen, honey.
Okay. you can always lay away your career today with Afterpay. That's the BOTK way. Okay, so don't even worry about that. We always gonna have layaway options. Okay, remember, we running this company through my trauma. I'm a foster care Compton kid. Layaways how we got school closed. Okay.
That's how most of us got them.
Look. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. So you always will have that option, but the career workshops will be from $149, $199, and $249. So if you see a workshop come out for $249, let's take that machine learning, the admin Joe. The average salary on that career is $300,000 to $400,000.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay $249 to figure out how to make $400. That's on you, baby. You forgot how to do math. Okay. Okay.
You know, it's time for us to stop getting left behind. And you know that it was one more video that I wanted to show them. Let me share my screen because I right quick, and then I want you to finish because I have to show them this.
Oh, because I want to show them. Okay, and I'm gonna show them this because they be thinking that we playing, Joe. The AI workshop at Harvard is $1,499. Okay, so if you want this workshop here at Harvard, it is $1,000. You see this? $1,600, $1,800, $2,000.
I'm telling you.
So when we tell you $249, leave me alone.
It's crazy.
Okay,
and who's gonna balk at that anyway? Ain't nobody balking at that. Ain't nobody.
Joe, you want me to show your other screen, or you want me what?
Wait, I took it down. Hold on. No, that's a wrap up. That's a wrap up video, but I think I lost it. Hold on. Keep going, Sam.
Okay. So yes, I want to make sure y'all know that. So it's gonna be $149 to $249. Now, another thing is that we'll have the resume writers, we'll have myself, you'll have lots of support. If you've ever done any of our workshops, they'll let you know. One thing you will get is hands hip to hip, wing to wing. Okay. The new website almost ready, Khalidra, because I had decided to redo the blog page. So give me till Friday. Okay, give me till Friday. I got a little nervous, guys. I got a little nervous. You know, Mama wanted to go to Japan. This is her first international trip, Joe.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love it.
We was up in there. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to work on Grant. Yes.
She's like an apparition. She's like an apparition coming up.
She just the blog's on the website too, Mike. Let me make the website bigger for y'all. Let me put it right here. Yeah, the website's on the blog is on the website too, right there on the first page. So y'all can get the blog. Now our winner, Miss Maisha, she's going to a career workshop for the free ball. So Maisha, if I were you, I'll pick the highest one. But you know, just stretch your winnings, girl. Stretch your winnings. Okay. I'm in another group for college instructors, and their resumes are $400. Your resumes are more than reasonable. Grammar, let them know. Because I swear to God, you leave up to the career consulting team. I ain't seen a resume come out the door for less than $225, $250. Well, I know that she's a doctor, admin saying, but in this economy, I gave her a discount. So the bees are. Mama Teresa said, "Mama is so cute." Hello, outfit, y'all. You want to show them your wicked shirt?
Hey. Hey, Cynthia, I'm gonna need you to hit that note. Hit that wicked note for us right quick.
Konnichiwa. Y'all better get y'all doing like Admin said.
Look, get y'all a resume package. Get you a new career. You can take your mama to Japan. Okay. The AI list will be resent out tonight to all of our subscribers. Now, the way that the career workshops will be different is that this will be a intensive. Okay. So with that intensive, you're going to be learning about that career by itself. Now, this will lead up to our Swarm Summit that we talking with Joe now. We try to have Joe do our Swarm Summit with us to where y'all have a whole day of makeovers throughout the website. You'll be able to sign up as if it's a virtual convention. That's going to be in December for our Black Friday this year. For Christmas, you guys are going to get student maps throughout the website. And you guys can sign up for intensives throughout, including interview prep. Now, y'all have, if any of y'all had interview prep with Mama B, y'all ain't going to know. Mama, I'm just pleased that you're going to be at Dollar Tree bowing to them people.
No, man.
Okay. Who's trying to take their mama to Japan? This is why y'all need new careers, okay? Who's taking their mama to Japan?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I don't even know how we ended up in Japan. Joe, it was not on our bingo cards.
I was gonna say, what made you pick that location?
I did.
How long was the flight?
The flight was 11 hours. I'm telling you, she saw a list of countries and she said, Tokyo, Japan. Then later on, she was like, so what do they do over there? I said, I don't know. I have no idea why you did.
They wear some kimonos and they eat sushi.
You know what? They had some pink flowers on the website, and that sold her.
And that's sold her. That's
Well,
sold
they
her.
had
Y'all don't come away from there without an authentic kimono.
They had Nickel City baby flowers on the website. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I couldn't.
You didn't come back with a hat.
That was
Oh, yeah, I got a hat on now.
That was the selling point.
In case the wind be blowing.
No, ma'am. Y'all are
Tiffany,
crazy.
make sure you use it.
How's the weather?
Also, right now, also we right here by like some their version of like a little Eiffel Tower situation.
Oh, I see. Okay. She says they version.
Yeah.
Well, you got good connection because you know you in technology capital, honey. So
I'm
you got
trying
good
to tell you guys the AI careers out here is blazing. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know. So I wanted to show them my final word. Hold on, let me see if I can bring it up.
Teresa said you got that hat on and you fly. I know. She said she know right. Tiffany. She know Teresa. She know.
I know, girl. Wait till y'all see me next week.
Oh, what you got going on next week?
Oh, I have a whole Oriental.
Asian.
Oh, Japanese outfit.
That's okay. Okay.
Joe understood.
I did. I knew exactly what you were talking about. Yes, I did. Oh, it it ain't working right, so I had to show them another time.
Okay, we'll show them another time. So, what y'all learned today? Y'all need y'all packages. That's number one. Y'all gonna make sure y'all go to the blogs. That's number two.
Comment on Instagram if you want to win on the blog.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, between Joe and Mama B, y'all got a whole situation going. I don't be thinking y'all understand what y'all got going on in the hive. So we go to the website right here. We have the different types of ways your resume should be done. You have everything you need right here. Join the waiting list tonight. All of Joe's honey and that AI cert. I'll send it out again. You see the live in person. Here goes the blogs right here. And make sure y'all look at y'all packages. Like Admin Joe said, when you click that corporate careers, y'all see the 3 packages here. All the packages come with your career sensei. All of them with your resume. All of them come with interview. Now, what Joe was saying is right. Upgrade package, we teach a man how to fish. We'll show you how to do your LinkedIn yourself. The makeover package is we call our Pinky Up Negro. You lay back and relax. We'll make your LinkedIn, your resume. You get your career sensei. You get your cover letter. You get your interview prep. So that's how those 3 packages differ. But as Joe said, y'all need in this economy, you can't just be sitting there playing games, y'all. Y'all gonna have some dry steaks. And even
you can't half-ass
you
it.
cannot. She Angel talking about she about to be a geisha. Y'all don't understand what I got going on over here. Okay?
I tell you what, them geishas in Japan, they know AI. I bet you.
The geishas know AI. I bet you.
I'm telling you, the waitresses have Chat GPT.
I know.
Your orders. I'm telling you, AI is what's going on. All that stuff, girl. They ready for you at the airport. Everything.
This is a very digitally connected city.
Oh, where you out there? Oh man, that's the capital.
I swear to God, everything got a QR code. I'm scanning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes. All right. Well, Joe, let them know. Y'all make sure y'all sign up for the blogs and y'all packages. Now, y'all all want to be with Admin Joe. Admin Joe calendar is when you get y'all package. Y'all gotta. Admin Joe got her own group of bees. She got a 6-figure group. They go to Joe, then they mama in Japan. Take it from me.
Okay. This what I want to tell them. I'm gonna let them go. Let me see if it'll show for me now.
Once you share your screen, we good. Okay. I got you.
This what I want to show them. Can they hear me?
Yes, they hear you.
That's what I want to tell y'all right here. That's what I want to tell the bees tonight. Wake the hell up.
You let them know, Joe. They need to wake up. Look, wake up. Understand what's going on.
Wake up.
Oh my God.
Wake up, y'all. Real talk.
Wake up. Okay.
Wake up.
All right.
So you guys got to understand that you need a plan. You need a playbook. You need an agenda. You need a partnership. You need the package. If you can't dribble and shoot a free throw and do a jump shot, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You ain't gonna be able to do it. Can you hear?
Yes, we can. We heard you. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much, Joe. Y'all know what y'all need to do now. Get your packages, get your things done. Mine say I can hear everything. Okay. All right. We'll see you in the hive. Bye, Joe. Thank you.
All right.